The key coronavirus metrics continue to hold steady. The state actually had less than 2,000 new cases in the last 24 hours, but we did record 54 additional deaths. And the percentage of people testing positive also dropped a bit. Hello, I'm Denise Koch.
And I'm Rick Ritter. Now, the governor will talk about the vaccine rollout about an hour from now. We're going to bring that to you live. First responders in Baltimore City started getting the vaccine this morning. And the mayor says he will make a decision later this week on possibly loosening restrictions. A lot of people are waiting to hear what happens with that. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren is live at 4 o'clock with where things stand right now. Mike.
Rick, Denise, the mayor did not make any commitments to anything at this point. He says he'll be meeting with his team over the next few days, but he said whatever he decides, it won't go into effect for a week to give people time to prepare.
We have the vaccine now, and we just need folks to follow those restrictions.
Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott says he'll make an announcement Friday about restrictions, including whether to again allow indoor and outdoor dining.
If they get sick in Howard County and Baltimore County or wherever, you know where they end up? They end up here. So we have a higher level of responsibility.
The city's latest numbers look promising. New cases, deaths, and the positivity rate are all down double digits in the past 4 weeks. But the health commissioner is worried about a spike from New Year's.
Our hospitalization rates are trending in the right direction but remain high, with ICU at 87% capacity and our acute care is following closely behind at 85% capacity, slightly higher than those numbers were a week ago.
Baltimore began vaccinating first responders with 2,600 doses at the Under Armour Performance Center in Port Covington. The number of doses does not include those being administered at the city's hospitals. Statewide, 76,916 people have been vaccinated, just under 1.5% of the state's allotted number of doses in the Baltimore region.
The vaccine is here. It's no longer a possibility. It is a reality. But that makes lives lost today to COVID-19 all the more tragic because the possibility of prevention through a vaccine is so close at hand.
Now, Bloomberg analyzed numbers from across the country last week and determined that Maryland's vaccine rollout was the slowest in the country. So the governor has faced some criticism for that, but he says he's hit all of his targets so far. And, of course, we'll hear more from him in just a little bit. Reporting live, Mike Helgren, WJZ.
Mike, thank you. And as he mentioned, we'll bring you live coverage of Governor Hogan's news conference when that begins at 5 o'clock.
Well, the Towson University women's basketball program has suspended its season after a member of the coaching staff tested positive for COVID. The team will try to make up 5 games that have been postponed. And starting today and until further notice, Under Armour will open its facility at the Port Covington campus to the Baltimore County Health Department so that COVID-19 vaccines can be administered there. Baltimore City will also be giving out the vaccines to frontline workers at this location.